Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks, and this is part 4 and the last part of cutting out these name plates. I kept calling them name badges. So all we're doing is cutting out 7 lines. Well, it'd be neat because it depends on how you drew the lines. You could cut this one and go cut that one, then cut this one and then cut that one. Go, just keep going all over the page like Corel does sometimes. And it all depends on how you drew them. But if you go to Windows and go to Dockers and open up your Object Property Manager, these are all, I just realized that the person who sent me this file has multiple pages, but here's our page 1. And I've already put them in order. So Corel and the print driver are going to start from the bottom and work up. So it's going to cut that one. Then it's going to cut the bottom one. It's going to move to the side. It basically went around the box counterclockwise, and then it went long ways, and then it cut the other 2 lines, and it's done. But when you cut this line, if you grab it with the shape tool, it tells you the path with these arrows. I hope you can see that. Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't think that helped you, but you can see these arrows, and that's where it's going to start, at the very bottom, right there. Now let's go to the next one. The arrows are going the opposite way. So the print driver and Corel, or whoever decides this, is going to cut that little line, and then the laser is going to move all the way over here and cut this line. Well, why not have it cut the direction of it as you're going? So just select both those and right-click your mouse and reverse subpath. So it's going to cut here, then it's immediately going to cut here. So it's going around the box in order. And so it went from there to there. Now we got only 2 more cuts, and it went from there to there. So it doesn't really matter. We could move these 2 around. Let's move these 2 around. So this is our last cut before it cuts these 2 inside. So it's going to stop right there. Well, I had them right. I had them right the first time, because of the fact that it's stopping right here, and it goes to the next one, it cuts down, and then the next one, it actually cuts up and it's through. That's probably not going to save, but a couple of seconds, because it's just, especially on these long runs, the laser can move pretty fast over there. It's not going to move near as slowly as if it was cutting, but it does have to move over there. So if you can go from cut, so basically it's going to be a non-stop cut until it gets right here, and then it's going to have to cut these 2. So the only movement, the laser is going to have to move here, down, and then it's going to have to move to cut these. The rest of the time, when the laser head's moving, it's cutting. So that's something kind of interesting and play around with. If you were doing a whole sheet of these, then you could actually Control D and make a duplicate of that and move it down and see what happens now. It's cutting each individual, so it's not going to work by creating a duplicate of that. And we just did that the other day in another video. Let's group this together, Control G, and make a group of it. I didn't make a Control D yet. Control D and make a duplicate. Now let's ungroup these. Control U, and let's see what happens. It starts right there. Now it's doing them in order like we had them before, and then it moves to the next set of curves. So there is a way that you could do a whole sheet of these, and matter of fact, you could actually save a lot of time. If you were doing a whole sheet of these, you could actually move that. Snap to isn't working right there. Let me back up, get that corner. Sometimes you have to get off of it to get it back to snap to. You could delete this one line because it was a double line. Now let's look at the order. And I'm just going to be going up this scale. Pretty slick, but also you could actually do this. Delete this line and then make this line a continuous long, so it'd cut all your strips and then come back and make this line 8 inches long and replace it with that other line. Move it out of the way for a second, get rid of that line with delete and move this other line back. And then we know it's 10 inches long. Change your nudge factor to 10. Make a duplicate of this and put it over there. So now you've only got that few amount of cuts. All the rest of them are straight lines. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.